just after 7 a.m. at the Oshawa GO station, and the morning commute has already started. Thousands of passengers will be climbing on board at one of the busiest rail corridors and transit hubs in southern Ontario. Oshawa's GO station is also the site of what will soon be one of the largest stations in the GO network, a $15 million LEED-certified building project being executed by Four Seasons Site Development.
All right, these are all your linear diffusers coming across. This is one of our west mechanical rooms here. All done, or what's the scoop?
Nick Rossett is the site supervisor.
So you're ready to rock this out then, in other words. On budget, I would probably say yeah. On time, we're very close to what we have to do, what we have to accomplish here, yeah.
The new Oshawa GO station is certainly not the first Metrolinx project Four Seasons has under its belt. Since its inception in 2003, Four Seasons, under the direction of its CEO, Rohit Bansal, has executed on upwards of 20 projects with GO, everything from rail yards and parking lots to bus loops.
Well, we have a long 15-year history behind us. We're very proud of where we have been and where we are. Starting with just 5 people and literally no resources. So it's been quite a good journey.
Today, Rohit is meeting with one of his site supervisors to check on progress at the Allendale Waterfront GO station.
Where we're at today, Rohit, is we just backfilled this first shaft.
This one is backfilled.
This is our electrical shaft, right, for our electrical shot. They're backfilling that.
And then we're ready for this one.
And then we're going to be ready for this one.
For the last several months, Four Seasons has been installing a diesel fueling facility, heavy power, new tracks and buildings to help the GO trains meet environmental emission standards.
The DEF tanks are installed, then the windows will be going in.
So we'll be enclosing it next week, I guess,
Yeah.
put the heat in. And
By the end of next week, it'll be all closed up and we'll just be doing epoxy and getting the internals done.
Okay, so we are in good shape there,
Yeah.
right?
Site supervisor Lorenzo Sabid knows exactly what's at stake.
How's it going today? Are we winning? We had a couple hiccups, but we should meet the deadlines. It's very important because if we don't meet deadlines, we don't keep the clients happy. And if we don't keep the clients happy, we don't get repeat work. So if we keep clients happy, then clients automatically sense, okay, Four Seasons on the job, those are the guys that'll get it done.
A very big part of the picture is looking at the schedules for the job, looking at what time periods are allowed and sticking to them. That's really the key. We do not want to be there an hour longer than we absolutely have to in order to finish the project, and that's how the whole company is oriented.
Further south, at the Bradford GO Station's layover facility, another Four Seasons project is underway. Rohit's brother, Sanjay Bansal, who's in charge of strategic planning, explains the scope of the project.
What we're doing here is we're making a temporary layover facility to enable all-day two-way service for GO Transit service on the Barrie Corridor.
Down, more, down.
It's a $10 million project that, when complete, will be a major enhancement to the overall GO network.
This is a very key corridor for GO Transit and Metrolinx. Very major rail infrastructure, electrical, civil, underground, building. It covers a lot of different disciplines, this site.
Like every project Four Seasons undertakes, communication and engagement with local stakeholders is key.
At the end of the day, the project is for the community. It's going to service this community, it's going to service the local area. So it's important that we have their buy-in, that they're informed, that they're communicated to.
Communication's everything because our business is about people. It's not about equipment, it's not about material, it's not about what we do, it's really about people. So it's important to give as much information as we can to all the other parties so they can make informed decisions. And that's really the value proposition that comes in. And of course, you know, you can always say on time, on budget, but really end of the day, it's understanding what the other party needs and then working with them to make it happen.
That's what Four Seasons did when it was awarded back in February of 2015 a Metrolinx project to install the Prestogate infrastructure into 45 subway stations throughout the city of Toronto.
Mayor John Tory put it out there that he wanted every station Presto-enabled by the end of 2016.
And that's exactly what Four Seasons did. ramping up crews and adjusting its schedule to meet the tight timeline.
So we had originally planned 3 to 6 crews. We ramped up to 15 crews in order to meet that deadline, and the gates were installed and open to the public.
It's another project that Four Seasons takes pride in, one of many that have left their mark on the city's infrastructure. Like Nathan Phillips Square, an award-winning project that's been recognized around the world.
Well, it's really the hub of the whole city. This is City Hall, and just like we see in other cities all across the world, they are really like big meeting points, and what we see today is world class, and that's really where you want to go back and be proud, oh, we did this.
The rejuvenation of Toronto's most coveted shopping district along Bloor Street is another landmark Four Seasons project that stood the test of time. The $23 million project remains a jewel in the Four Seasons crown.
It was a landmark project, one of the best projects that we have ever been involved with. Great outcome as well for all the parties involved.
Putting a premium on communication, delivering projects on budget and on time, and causing minimal disruption along the way are all cornerstones of Four Seasons site development.
We are partners with every client that we work with because end of the day the objectives have to be the same. They have a project they want delivered, and we want to be the ones who are delivering it, meeting their objective and those of their stakeholders.